Tell me about your time.
Wasn't much time. I think the one match I could be proud of was me versus Tonk versus Tom Jew.
Okay, so take me there.
That was a good night because it was pretty much like I think Tonk Pills went to bat for me and be like, no, really see Oz work because pretty much no one wanted to wrestle me besides Mike
Gotcha.
and Rick and
Now, why
Tom.
is that? And why is that?
I guess because I was a big guy and they didn't like because they're so used to stiffing people, they couldn't really stiff me and I would pretty much stiff them back. But
Right.
if you really think about it, I'm willing to take more punishment than give.
Right. I mean, well, you had the body to do that. I mean, if anything, you could be resembled to be like Mick Foley, for example.
I think that night I actually pulled a Nick Foley.
So tell me about that match. I mean, because I know I've heard some stories about Tom, Jew, and Tonk. I mean, doing some crazy stuff, and I mean, Rick also told me a story about a time about the cops showing up there and giving you guys the lights off the headlights off their car, like the shining on the ring. That's pretty cool. But
Well, that's
tell me,
before. I think that was before everything was like, yeah, you guys have to leave the park because the cops weren't dickheads back then.
yeah, well, most of the time you guys did your shows at nighttime there anyway. So I mean, the park was pretty much dead. But you know how the park is. The park closed at dusk.
Yeah,
But uh, but no one followed that. So, but tell me
but
about this match.
well, me, Tom, and Mike. Well, it was a three-way, and it was pretty much like me and Tom always had good relationships, practicing and going over the matches. And then it was like we just put Tom Jew, and Tom Jew was pretty much like that hardcore in your face that he could take, the punishment because they were supposed to have a feud, I believe, and I was just the third body in the match. So I told Mike we set up a door. I put Mike on the door like this, and I go all the way up to the top of the slide.
Oh my gosh.
Not the yellow,
I'll be praying.
not the yellow part, but the white bar.
Oh my God, the handle. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember.
And I said to Mike, I said, "You're gonna fucking move." And I'm gonna, cause he's like, I'm not gonna. He's like, I'm not gonna take it. I'm like, then just move, and I'll say, and I'll eat it. I'll eat the dive.
And the worst part is about setting up a table. You guys use the garbage cans from the park. Now for someone like Tonk to slide off or anybody in general, they have to be careful because if you're coming down and he falls a certain way, that table's gonna flip to its
Well,
side.
I think they had someone hold the door.
Oh, okay. So there you go. Yeah, that helps a lot.
When I set it up, I thought I was gonna be off.
What do you mean?
I thought I was gonna land like a couple feet over
Oh, okay.
because I didn't realize where I set it up at.
So it was kind of out of your distance.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I know. And once you're up there, you can't come back down in a way,
No, I just
unless you
went.
unless you cut the camera.
No, I just went for it,
Hmm.
and
How
whatever
did that
happened,
and how did that work out for you?
it was a big pop.
Okay. So you went through the table.
I went to the table.
Oh, nice, man. That's
No one
pretty
else.
cool.
Here's the thing: no one else would have done it.
Oh yeah, I mean I even heard stories with Tonk too, man, like him jumping off the top and then like it was supposed to go through a table and then when he landed it, he actually hit the top of the garbage can, which the table was covered.
It's like Stewart.
Hey kid.
I got this big monster. But
So
what?
I mean, so so who did you get over on that match? Did you win, or I mean, clearly you probably lost, right, because of the table spot.
Oh, Tom Jews took the Tom Jews took the W.
Oh, okay, all right.